All-Stars are out as we welcome you to Southern California, Angel Stadium of Anaheim, the site for this edition of Major League Baseball presented by MLB The Show. We've got a good one on tap here, as it'll be the National League All-Stars taking on their counterparts from the American League. And hi again, everybody, alongside Dave Campbell and Rex Hudler, Matt Vasgersian, as we get set for the pageantry that is the Major League Baseball All-Star Game. Dave, we'll turn to you. What can folks at home expect from a game like this?
Well, there's nothing quite like the spectacle of an All-Star Game to get you fired up for our national pastime. We've got the best and brightest of both leagues on display here, so the level of play is going to be top-notch. If this is anything other than a 1- or 2-run ball game, I will be very surprised. That's how even these two teams are.
All right, Dave, we'll get to Rex in a bit, but now let's take a look at how the National League All-Stars line up in this one. It's brought to us by State Farm. At home or away, State Farm is there. Matt Holliday leads things off in left field. Andre Ethier will bat second and play right. The three-hole, of course, the former MVP Albert Pujols over at first. Prince Fielder will be the designated hitter tonight and bat fourth. Manny Ramirez bats fifth. He's in center field. Then comes the all-star catcher Brian McCann. Then comes Chase Utley. He'll be at second base. Ryan Zimmerman will hit eighth and play third. Troy Tulowitzki will hit number 9. He is at shortstop. And getting his final warm-up tosses in, there you see the 19-game winner from a year ago, the all-star right-hander Justin Verlander. And in the field behind him, the American League stars look like this. Matt Holliday will move towards the batter's box. We're just about set to get underway tonight. Swinging a high chopper. High throw, and it's over his head.
Don't quite know what happened here. He might have taken his eyes off the target or something, because this throw's not even close.
Andre Ethier will stand in for the first time here.
Andre Ethier.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
And you don't want hitters to fall into that comfort zone up there, so a good idea to run the fastball in that time.
Back with one in there for a high strike. Pause, now the pitch. On the ground to second base, this could be 2. Jeter on to Teixeira and 2 quick outs.
A little unconventional, perhaps, but it does the job anyway, as a good turn here will get him the double play.
Albert Pujols will get his first opportunity now.
Albert Pujols.
Low for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0. Swing and a miss, 2-1.
Well, he got away with that pitch, but when you're a veteran pitcher, those are the kind of location mistakes you just can't afford to make.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ready with the 2-1. Ball hit out towards Cano at second. Throw on to Teixeira to take care of him, and that ends the inning. So no runs or hits here as the error turns out to be unimportant. Now the AL Stars will get their opportunity to shine. No score. Starting lineup for the AL Stars looks like this, and it's again courtesy of State Farm. Leading things off, of course, the single-season hit king Ichiro in right field. Joe Mauer bats second behind the plate. Then the always dangerous Alex Rodriguez, he's over at third base. Evan Longoria will be the designated hitter tonight and bat fourth. Grady Sizemore bats fifth, he's in center field. Mark Teixeira will be at first base and hit sixth. Curtis Granderson will be in the number 7 spot and play left field. Derek Jeter will bat eighth and be at short. Robinson Cano will round out the order. He will play second. Derek Lowe will get the ball to face them, and if you're looking for a key to this ball game, it'll be how he fares the first time or two through the order. This is a guy that can struggle in the early going, so a good start is imperative for him here. And there you see a look at the defensive starters for the National League. And there's the familiar stride of Ichiro as he makes his way to the box to start the home half of inning number 1.
Now batting, Ichiro Suzuki.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Well, Ichiro gets down the line quicker than just about anyone, so a good job there to get him.
Joe Mauer will be the batter.
The batter, Joe Mauer.
First pitch coming. And a ball 1-0.
Working the black, that's a good pitch.
And, oh, that looked on the outside corner to me, but I'm only a broadcaster. It's 2-0. Misses as well. 3-0.
This is a very good hitter up here. See, he might get the green light on 3-0.
Comes with the slider. 3-0, but gets it over for strike 1. And 2.
This pitcher knows after all these years he got away with one there.
Here's the full count offering. Down the line, but this is a foul ball. Really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Yeah, that won't be lost on his teammates. That was a great at-bat.
So a runner on first with 1 out now. Here comes a run.
Now batting, Alex Rodriguez.
In there, strike 1.
And with Pujols forced to hold at first, there's a good-sized gap on the right side of the infield.
Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. from low. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air into foul territory behind first. Pujols is there. 2 down. Evan Longoria will be the batter.
Now batting, Evan Longoria.
Ball 1.
And he'll sling that thing across the strike zone, but he can't nip the corner.
Two out with the man at first. The next pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
And that thing had a little more sweep to it than that pitch normally does.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul.
Hello.
Here's the 2-2 offering. And now a swing and a routine fly ball out towards center. Manny will get under it, though, and he puts it away to retire the side. So they pick up no run on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Second inning upcoming from the Big A with no score. Prince Fielder leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Now batting, Prince Fielder.
The pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Hard on the ground is short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Needed just 8 pitches to get through inning number 1. Hey, if they're going to keep getting themselves out, let them.
Manny Ramirez digs in at the plate.
Now batting, Manny Ramirez.
Check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Here's the pitch. 1-1. Hard but foul. Here's a swing and a high pop-up out in front of the mound. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out. Brian McCann will stand in.
Now batting, Brian McCann.
Here's the first offering. Lays off 1-0.
And he's got that thing falling right through the zone here.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. 1-1 pitch on the way. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Fouled back.
That's foul.
Ooh. Awfully close to strike three. Probably should have been strike three. Instead, it's 2-2 now.
Really pinching him there. That should have been the final pitch of the inning.
Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball three. Chase Utley would be next. Swing and a ball hit hard to third. Wanda Teixeira is going to be in time, and with it, the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Grady Sizemore will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Now batting, Grady Sizemore.
Not quite sure what was wrong with that one, but it's 1-0. Now the 1-0 home to Sizemore. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
And you've basically got to go up there looking sinker almost every pitch when Lowe's on the mound.
Outside 2-1.
Good patience there to stay back and watch that all the way.
Three and one now.
And that's Lowe's bread and butter right there. Good job to lay off it.
In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now. And gone. Home run.
Well, he hit that ball to straightaway right field, and I thought it was going to stay in the park, but it wound up having more oomph behind it than I imagined.
Mark Teixeira will get his first cuts here. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
Well, sometimes umpires will reward a patient hitter. That looked like a strike to me.
Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul.
That's foul.
Here it comes. Now ball bounced towards the second baseman. Throw over by Utley, 1 away.
Good quickness there because as a second baseman, he knows he needs to charge this ball, and he comes up with a fine play.
Chris Granderson will take his first cuts of the ball game here.
Now batting, Curtis.
Right there for strike one.
Got away with that one there, but he's going to continue to struggle if he keeps leaving pitches in the center of the plate.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Swung on and missed, 1-2 now.
He got away with that pitch, Matt, but his veteran know-how was nowhere to be seen there.
And that misses, 2-2. Good fight to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
And from this angle, we'll get a good look at where that thing is. It crowded him in off the plate. Tough pitch there.
Derek Jeter will get his first shot at it here.
Now batter,
And fastball's in there for strike one. And strike two now as Jeter swings and misses on that one. Inside as that perhaps will back him off a bit, 1-2. Swinging a high pop, drifting into foul territory. Pujols will put this one away, and the side is retired. So they pick up a run on the solo home run as that'll give them the lead. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's a lead for the American League, 1-0. Jake Peavy will be the new pitcher. Chase Utley steps in now.
now batter, Chase Utley.
On the ground, softly towards second. Go on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning.
The throw pulls him off, but that was a good job of knowing where the bag is, and he gets back in time.
Ryan Zimmerman will stand in for the first time here.
Now batting, Ryan Zimmerman.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
He'll look for something a little higher.
Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. Troy Tulowitzki is on deck. He had ball 4, but instead it's strike 2. There's Here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting into shallow right field. Settling under it is Cano, and there's the second out of the inning. Troy Tulowitzki will get his first opportunity now.
Now batter, Troy Tulowitzki.
Ball one. Two out, nobody on. Hit hard, but foul. One on the way. Hit on the ground towards first. Teixeira just does this himself at first, and that'll do it. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The American Leaguers on top, 1-0. Sean Burnett is on, and he'll take over on the mound. Robinson Cano will take his cuts now.
Now batter, Robinson Cano.
And slider tails outside for ball one.
He'll try a different arm slot here to see if he can get him to chase.
And here's a fastball in for strike one. 91 miles an hour that time. Look into McCann, the 1-1. Out in front as he yanks this down the line at first. And Pujols will simply step on first to record the out. Ichiro Suzuki will step in, a ground out victim his last time.
Now batting, Ichiro Suzuki.
Fastball hit on the ground is short. Oh, and he throws it away.
That's just a lack of concentration here. He tries to muscle up on the throw and sends it into orbit.
Joe Mauer will stand in. Base on balls his last time.
Now batting, Joe Mauer.
He's set, now the pitch. And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
And he's going to need to rein that one in a bit because he'll get beat if he keeps leaving pitches up.
Runner at second here with one man out. And a swing by Mauer, but they got him out in front as this is going to find the seats in right, a foul ball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
That thing's moving pretty good at the end.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
Boy, a no factor up there with that swing. He was way late on the fastball.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that'll bring the dangerous Alex Rodriguez to the plate.
Now batting, Alex Rodriguez.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Just a get it in fastball, but he'll get burned if he keeps leaving him there.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger, 2 strikes. hard to the right side. And this is going to be a foul ball. This one's hit on the ground, but foul. And boy, what a battle brewing here as he fouls yet another pitch into the seats. Still stuck on 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. On the ground to third. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. So it's no runs on no hits, one error, and a runner left stranded. 3 innings complete. The AL leads it 1-0. Scott Baker will come in and pitch now. Matt Holliday will step in now. No outs, nobody on. And Holliday will not offer at that one. It's a ball and a strike. Outside, 2-1. He misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now.
Might have been trying to overthrow that one a bit.
Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. Andre Ethier will get another shot. He hit into a double play his last time.
Now batting, Andre Ethier.
Here's the first pitch to him. It swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Therefore, it is Ichiro, and he's got it for out number 2. Albert Pujols will stride in, grounded out his last time through.
Now batting, Albert Pujols.
First pitch coming. And that misses for ball 1.
And even when you're missing low with a fastball, it can still effectively set up your other pitches.
Line hard to the left side. Foul. Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike 2.
He's got to drive that fastball the other way.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd.
Hello.
As he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's a lead for the American League, 1-0. Tim Lincecum will be the new pitcher. Evan Longoria will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Swung on and hit softly on the line. And that is through into center field, a base hit.
Leadoff man on, and you know, these 4th, 5th, and 6th innings are good times to really pad your lead a little bit. You get a run here, 2 there, and all of a sudden, your 1 or 2 run lead can become a 4 or 5 run lead.
Brady Sizemore will step in. He homered his last time around.
The batter, Brady
And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
And at 95 miles an hour, that fastball will get up on you quick.
And there's ball 1. Slice down the left side, but foul.
That's foul.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, let's check this out in slow motion on swing track. It's not too often that guys are early on a fastball, but he looked like he was just a little too amped up that time.
Mark Teixeira will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The batter, Mark Teixeira.
Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. And a long run, but he gets there, and that's good range in the outfield as there are 2 gone. Curtis Granderson will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through.
Now batting, Curtis Granderson.
Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. He'll send it the short way to Utley at second, and that's that. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We've played 4 full. The AL out in front here, 1-0. Mike Gonzalez is on, and he'll take over on the mound. Prince Fielder will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Lined up the middle, and that's in there, base hit.
Still a little early to worry about the score, but they've got the possible tying run on to open the inning. Let's see if they can build on it.
Manny Ramirez will stand in. He popped out in his last time.
Now batting, Manny Ramirez.
Close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Not a bad spot to miss. He might even go chase it out there.
Now the 1-0 pitch. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
And for a guy with as much power as Manny has, he's also very adept at working the count.
It looks like they don't want to give in to Manny here. It's 3-0. And that's over, 3-1.
And with Teixeira on the bag at first, that means there's a big opening on the right side here. Here he comes, 3-1.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two.
And Manny's a notorious high ball hitter, so good job there of keeping it down.
And he misses there for ball four, so runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Yeah, Matt, he made him throw a lot of pitches. That was a great at-bat.
Brian McCann will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Now batting, Brian McCann.
And that misses ball one. Runners at first and second. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
And at least he's keeping that thing low. He won't get hurt down there.
And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. And he lays off there, ball four. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Well, Matt, things are just going from bad to worse here this half inning.
Chase Utley will step in. A ground-out victim his last time.
Now batting, Chase Utley.
He misses inside with that one, ball one.
And remember here, as a runner at third, you better make sure the ball's hit at least past the pitcher if you're going to try and score on the ground.
Fastball again, but this one's by him for strike one.
He just poured that fastball right down the heart.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. Here's the 1-1. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Jeter is under it, and he's got it for the first out. Ryan Zimmerman will try it again. He flew out his first time.
The batter, Ryan Zimmerman.
And he takes ball one.
Trying to backdoor him, but it stays outside just a bit.
Bases are loaded here, one man out. Now it's 2-0.
And now we'll see if they go ahead and give him the green light here with the bases loaded.
Ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
Might be a good time to get someone cranking in that pen.
that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Now ball hit toward third, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. And it misses ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Well, that's the last thing you want to do in this situation, Matt. We'll see if they stick with him here.
David Archma has a tough assignment here with the bases loaded and 1 away. Troy Tulowitzki will be the batter. First pitch to him. Grounded, foul. And here's a fastball called for strike 2.
And that one's by him at 96 that time. Very tough to get around on heat that fast.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Well, this guy's just so nasty when he brings that fastball inside. He can just about take your thumbs off. 95 on the gun, and he just blew it right past it.
So the bases are loaded here, 2 men gone, and here's the left fielder, Matt Holliday.
Now batting, Matt Holliday.
And here's the first pitch. In there for strike 1.
Getting that first pitch is very important when you got the bases loaded.
2 out, bases loaded. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Fouled straight back. From the belt, the pitch. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and 3 men left stranded. Home half of the 5th coming up. All tied at 1-1. Roy Halladay will come in and pitch now. Derek Jeter will dig in. He popped out his first time.
Now batting, Derek Jeter.
And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0.
That thing did just what he asked it to do. Good pitch.
Now a ball hit back up the middle. And that's past the diving infielder for a base hit.
Well, you want the guy leading off an inning to be a catalyst and get on board, so now they've got the possible go-ahead run on first here.
Robinson Cano will stride in, grounded out his last time through.
Now batting, Robinson Cano.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
One of the secrets of his longevity in this game: work fast, change speeds, and throw strikes.
And lays off for ball 1. Pitch swung on and hit to the left side, But this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Well, take a look. I imagine he's looking for something hard there, but then, woof, he drops the hammer on him with a curveball.
Ichiro Suzuki will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far.
Now batting, Ichiro Suzuki.
A look at Jeter, now the pitch. Too low, 1-0.
And the infield's into double play depth there as a ground ball could get him out of the inning.
This is just off the outside corner, ball 2. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. Throw over to the bag. Has to dive, but he's back. Lined into left center. And this will split the alleyway. Extra bases for Ichiro.
Well, he's on a tightrope now, and he's going to have to do all he can just to keep this game even.
Joe Mauer will stand in.
Now batting, Joe Mauer.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
And obviously a double play ball would be big here as it would get him out of the inning.
Comes back with the cutter and gets it by him, 1-1 now. Now the 1-1 pitch. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts now. This is not shaping up to be a night to write home about, that's for sure.
Alex Rodriguez will step in, a ground-out victim as last time.
The batter, Alex Rodriguez.
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Grounded fouled off to the right side. And this ball will be chopped foul. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Outside, 2 balls and 2 strikes the count now.
And this thing starts out a strike. That's a tough pitch to lay off.
And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, all tied at 1-1. Andre Ethier will get things started here in the top of inning number 6.
Now batting, Andre Ethier.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Yeah, trying to get him to chase out there, but that ball had too much tail on it.
Two and 0. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
And he's the go-ahead run here leading off the inning, so he'll surely be taking here.
Here it comes, 3-0. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats, foul. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Well, as a relief pitcher, walking the leadoff guy is definitely not part of your job description. He needs to really bear down now.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And here comes Pujols.
Now batting, Albert Pujols.
First pitch coming. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. And he will reach up to track this one down on the run as he's able to keep this one in his sights for the first out. Prince Fielder will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
The batter, Prince Fielder.
And this is hit high in the air and crossing into foul ground behind third. And no one will get this one. Big hack by Fielder, just like his daddy, but it's 0-2.
95 on the fastball that time. He's got some zip to that thing.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Jeter back to Teixeira, and it's not in time as they just get the 1.
Pretty good job on the turn there. Have a look. But it just developed a little too slowly to get the double play.
Manny Ramirez will stand in. Base on balls his last time.
Now batting, Manny Ramirez.
And a ball, 1-0. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Hello.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
And that's a sign of maturity not to go after that pitch.
Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. Two-two pitch on the way. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up, all tied at 1-1. Ubaldo Jimenez will be the new pitcher. Evan Longoria will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame. And they start him out away with a cold strike. swing and a ball pulled down the line to third. And Zimmerman will throw across the diamond in time for the first out. Grady Sizemore will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Now batting, Grady Sizemore.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
And that one's at 97. Not many guys bring it like that.
Swing and a ball grounded to second. There to get it is Utley. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
And this is one of those situations as a hitter where you wish you could have a do-over. That was right down the middle.
Mark Teixeira will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Now batting, Mark Teixeira.
First pitch on the way. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Yeah, trying to take back control of that inside part of the plate. That's where you want to be.
2 out, nobody on. Fouled straight back.
That's foul.
Misses, 2-1. Swing and a hard ground ball to third. Base hit.
Two-out single here as they try to mount something. They've been kept off the scoreboard since the second inning, so they could use a little two-out magic right here.
Curtis Granderson will dig in. 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
The batter, Curtis Granderson.
Hit on the ground to shortstop. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We're through 6 full, all tied at 1-1. Jose Valverde is on, and he'll take over on the mound. Ryan Domit will come on as a pinch hitter. Valverde really bringing it now out of the pen. It's no balls and a strike.
Boy, not easy to come off a bench and jump right after that 97-mile-an-hour heater.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. Swing and a line drive, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, and you can't ask for much more than that. They turn to the bench here, and he comes through with a knock. That is nice work.
Chase Utley will stand in. He popped out in his last time.
Now batting, Chase Utley.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this is low, ball 1.
Yeah, and he'll look for something a little higher here.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. And boy, really getting pinched here as this is ruled low, 3-0. Ryan Zimmerman waits on deck. Comes set, now the pitch. And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
A little bit of sinking action on that fastball.
Next swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Granderson comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. Ryan Zimmerman will stand in. Base on balls his last time.
Now batter, Ryan Zimmerman.
And this is off the corner and low, ball 1.
Boy, and they would love a double play ball right here.
And quick wrists here as this is yanked down the third base line. Foul. Now a swing, but not much behind it as this is lifted into shallow center. Sizemore comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. Troy Tulowitzki will stand in. 0 for 2 thus far.
The batter, Troy Tulowitzki.
Lays off 1-0.
Boy, where'd that miss? Rough way to start an AB on the mound.
Lined hard to center field. And he's going to get to this thing on the run, and a fine play there will end the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Bottom of the 7th now from Anaheim. Get up and stretch. All tied at 1-1. Ryan Domit will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Billy Wagner will come in and pitch now.
Now batting, Eric
Jeter is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. And it runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Looks like he might be getting squeezed a little bit there.
Ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans.
and foul.
And he misses again, ball 3. The 3-1 pitch. Down the line, but this is a foul ball. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
You've heard the old saying, a walk is as good as a hit, and it's definitely true when it's a go-ahead run late in the game.
Robinson Cano will dig in. 0 for 2 thus far.
Now batting, Robinson Cano.
Swung on and popped sky high to the right side of the infield. Pujols is there, and he's got it for the first out. Jacoby Ellsbury will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Ball 1. fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Now a ball lined towards center field. In a few steps is Manny, but this is a base hit.
Boy, and Matt, it is so hard to come off the bench cold like that and deliver, but that's just a super job of hitting right there.
Brian Pena will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. And a fastball just misses for ball one. Runner's coming home, and a late squeeze attempt, and it looks like it's going to work. So they get the out at first, but the run will score on the suicide squeeze. So a gutsy call there, as that takes some serious stones to call the suicide squeeze this late in the game, but the go-ahead run comes in to score. Aaron Hill will come on now as the pinch hitter. And he lays off a fastball. Looked good, but it's 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. Line hard, but foul. That's high and off the plate, 2-1. Two out here and a runner at second. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here, 3-1. Evan Longoria would be next. Now the 3-1 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's in there. Base hit. And now this will rattle up against the fence. And the runner will score from second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double.
You know, Matt, this is all about keeping in the game when you're on the bench. He knew he'd likely be called on at some point, and he comes through here with extra bases.
Marmol will slide in now and try and work out of this one. Nick Markakis will get a shot here as a pinch hitter. And he swings right over the top of this one, 0-1.
Matt, that's a real good job of getting ahead of the hitter right here.
Misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Fouled off to the left, so they'll do it again. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Swings and hits this ball on the ground. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as this side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The American Leaguers on top, 3-1. Jacoby Ellsbury will stick around as he'll take over in right field. And we're going to have a pinch hitter come on here as the youngster Matt Kemp has grabbed a bat and moved into the on-deck circle. And that misses inside 1-0.
Yeah, you're always looking to keep guys honest with fastballs on the inside part of the plate.
Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Here's the 1-0. And this is hit hard on the ground to first. And Teixeira steps on first himself to record the out. Adrian Gonzalez will come on as a pinch hitter. And boy, Jenks ramping up on the fastball. 97, and it's 0-1. And the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2.
And I think hitters can tell early that a fastball down and in is one they can lay off.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a foul pop behind the plate. Pena is right there, and that's out number 2. Blake Berkman will come on now as the pinch hitter. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone.
Well, he knows that sooner or later his number might be called, and he steps right into the ball game and promptly unloads on one. That's hard to do.
Ronnie Paulino will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. First pitch to him. In there, 0-1.
Got to have a little better plate coverage up there. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss, so the pinch hitter is retired. But the damage is done as thanks to the solo home run, this is now a one-run game. Home half of the eighth straight ahead. It's a lead for the American League, 3-2. Matt Kemp will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Luke Scott will get a shot here as a pinch hitter. Here's the first offering. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1.
Not hard to lay off down there.
Two and 0. Spins and pulls this one down the line at first. And this is going to be a foul ball. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
Just no way to even try and get extended on that fastball down there.
Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, so the pinch hitter is retired.
And that's a deflating feeling to finally get in the game and then quickly get dispatched from whence you came.
Kelly Shoppett will come on as a pinch hitter. Catches a fastball right there for strike one.
That's a little too good to let go, but not necessarily something he could do anything with.
Looked like he lost the handle on a breaking pitch. 1-1. Like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Commit on the slider, good patience, and it's full 3-2. Curtis Granderson will be next. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to Berkman will be in time for out number 2. Curtis Granderson will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Hands that time. 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Just off the inside part of the plate, it's 3-1.
And up 3-1, he can afford to look middle in and really turn on something.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
He looked good in setting down the first 2 guys of the inning, but now we'll see if that 2-out walk comes back to bite him.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and in steps Derek Jeter. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
And they better keep an eye on that runner at first.
Runner on first with 2 away. Now a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. Ball 3. Robinson Cano would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now the 3-0 offering. In there, 3-1.
Keeping it low, he won't get burned down there.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Yeah, and you can see right there, he puts his hands up as if to say, what do I have to do? And then a kick of the grass, so that's a good spot for the catcher to come out and settle this guy down.
Chad Qualls will be the new pitcher.
Now then, Robinson, Cano.
And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Out in front as he yanks this down the line at first. Foul. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one. From the stretch. Here's a ball swung on and hit high and deep down the left field line. And this will stay fair. Home run.
Matt, this is a guy that likes to throw that sharp-breaking slider, but unfortunately, that was of the soft-hanging variety, and that pitch gets turned into a souvenir.
Will come on now as the pinch hitter. And a fastball from Qualls that time as he gets ahead at strike one. 3 runs already home here. And he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Using the fastball to get ahead. Got some pitches to work with now.
Grounded, foul. Strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs in the inning on just 1 hit, but it was a big one, the home run. 9th inning coming up. The AL leads it 6-2. Luke Scott will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. The move's already been made for a pinch hitter here as Shane Victorino will grab a bat and move into the on-deck circle now. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Now the 0-1 from Wood. Ball 1.
And that's a good location coming back at his body there.
And 1. A 2-1 offering. Ball 3.
Trying to work that thing back to the outer half. Good spot.
Swing and a line drive. In there, a base hit.
Well, and you can't ask for much more than that. They turn to the bench here, and he comes through with a knock. That is nice work.
Ryan Domit will stand in now. Switch hitter batting from the left side here.
Now batting, Ryan Domit.
Now here's the first pitch. And Wood going to the fastball early and often. It's 0-1.
And one of the reasons this guy's been in the bigs for so long is that he knows the importance of first pitch strikes.
goes the other way with a fastball as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And that's off the left field wall. And the runner will score from first.
Looking to make a game of this yet. Don't count these guys out, especially when they're only down 3 now.
Joe Nathan is on, and he'll take over on the mound. Runner at second now, nobody out. And making his way in is the second baseman, Chase Utley. And Nathan pumps a fastball through for strike one. As a look, now the pitch. In the dirt, might not be enough to try it.
Well, they got away with one there. I don't understand at all why there was no advance there.
And this is fouled straight back. Fastball, and where did that miss? 2-2. Slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
And this works in the outer half of the plate in, but it runs a bit too much.
A runner at second, nobody out. And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Well, not making excuses, Matt, but sometimes it's hard to make that adjustment from the bullpen mound to that mound between the white lines.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And digging in is the young third baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Now batting, Ryan Zimmerman.
In the dirt here.
And I'm very surprised, Matt, that they decided to stay where they were. You've got to be bouncing out there.
Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. Good eye there by young Zimmerman as he moves ahead in the count 2-1. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
And we'll see if this pitcher can rally back here.
Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans.
And foul.
Now a swing and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Jeter retreats to the outfield grass and he has it for out number 1. Troy Tulowitzki will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around.
Now batting, Troy Tulowitzki.
Pause, now the pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see.
And I'm very surprised, Matt, that they decided to stay where they were. You've got to be bouncing out there.
Here's the ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Morales is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone. But too late, and he's safe at third.
Two men gone here, but still one big out remains between him and the save.
Carlos Lee will get a shot here as a pinch hitter. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Good idea to take a strike here. You need base runners.
Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats. Foul. Runners on first and third, two away. Now a ground ball towards the hole. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
The junior circuit as they were able to put it all together and knock off their elders from the National League. All in all, a very entertaining game.
In an all-star game atmosphere like this, it can sometimes be hard to single out one player for an MVP award, but the writers here have spoken as you get a look at our all-star game most valuable player presented by Topps.
Well, Matt, he's obviously no stranger to awards and accolades, but to be voted the best in a game like this with all your peers on hand has got to be awfully special to him.
So that brings us to the conclusion of this one. For my colleagues Dave Campbell and Rex Hudler and all of us here at the show, this is Matt Vasgersian saying thanks for joining us here this evening. Once again, our final score. The American League wins this thing 6-3. This has been a presentation of MLB 10 The Show. For more, log on to MLB10theshow.com. This one's in the books, as we say. So long, everybody.